Hey you guys, it's me, Roxanaru, or known as Holstein Dreams Mia. This video is pretty much probably about like how I feel like anime conventions are like a home to me, I guess, where I can just be myself and not have to worry about what most people think of me because they're doing the same thing that I do, and I really love it. Um, Basically, I'm going to be talking about my first con experience and some of the do's and don'ts of cosplaying that I've learned. Um, this year, actually, this coming year, it will be my first year of actually being in an actual cosplay, which I'm super excited about. Um, but the first anime convention that I ever gone to was Colossal Con 2009, I believe. Um, it was Colossal Con 8, and it was in Sandusky, Ohio, and I went with a friend, well, it used to be one of my friends, and it it was worth the experience. I really loved it. I never felt so more excited to be there than anything in the world. Um, I didn't really cosplay that year because I didn't really have the skills of doing so. So I did have try doing a cosplay as a female Naruto because I had the headband and everything. So that didn't turn out as good as I hoped it would have been, but it was pretty just a one-time deal thing, and I really enjoyed it. Um, I saw the different types of styles that people did. I remember that was the year actually I was so obsessed with Code Geass. I am still obsessed with Code Geass. I love it to death. That is the most amazing anime that I have ever come to know. Um, but there was these two cosplayers. I don't remember their names because I didn't really get to know them. But I saw them when they first came in, and there was one cosplaying as Zero, and the other was cosplaying as Suzaku. And those are Lelouch and Suzaku are my two favorite characters of all time in Code Geass. I sometimes there's moments where I believe Suzaku triumphs over Lelouch, where I like him so more than Lelouch, but then there's other times where I like Lelouch over Suzaku. But anyways, I actually saw him and I wanted to get a picture of him and a hug and everything. And so, for some odd reason, he disappeared. And I looked all over the convention. And our convention isn't really that big. It's pretty big, but with all the people that's in it, it's kind of hard to lose track. But then yet you get to see the same repeating people over and over again. But I had such a hard time finding the Suzaku, and I was really starting to get upset because I was like, I have to have a hug from him before I leave. So I ended up making a sign asking people, have you seen Suzaku, and all this stuff, and we ended up finding him because one of the other cosplayers people pointed him out to us. I was like, oh my gosh, so I ran and gave him a hug and clapped and everything, and I loved every single minute of it. Adored it. But that was one of the most funnest first experience I've ever had. My second year going to the con was this past year. I've been to the same convention about twice this time. It was Colossal Con, again at Sandusky, Ohio, at the Kalahari Water Park Resort. This time we actually ended up staying at the hotel, and we got passes to go to the water park, which is pretty much the world's largest water park in the United States, and they're expanding it, and it's pretty awesome. It's totally worth going to. I mean, I don't think I ever that was the first water park I ever actually been to be honest, and it was awesome. I loved it, and every year it gets more amazing that I go. You see these amazing cosplayers, these amazing people, and it's just awesome. And I just, it's breathtaking to see all these effort these people put into their cosplays. So I went this past year, and this was my second year going, and I did a little bit of cosplay. I believe I did. Well, at first I didn't have a cosplay, and I said I was gonna do a Roxas cosplay. Well, my wig didn't end up coming in at all, and I didn't really have any outfits or anything. And there was a little complication with that. So I ended up just doing the casual wear like I did last year, the year before. And that's okay. You do not have to be in a costume at all to go to an anime convention. You can just wear your normal clothes and just walk around and buy Nico ears or something, and there you go. I mean, there's no problem with you just being yourself. I mean, that's one of the best people that you could ever be, is be yourself. But I decided, I was walking around Colossal Con this year, and I decided, hey, why not? I'll bring my jacket that I've been working on for Roxas. I'll wear a skirt, whatever. My blonde wig that I had was totally out of shape. It was totally not worth it. I tossed that aside and said, screw it. I'm not wearing it. I will just go as a brown head. Naturally. And so I saw this cosplayer as Axel, and they're like, oh my gosh, if you were completely in cosplay, one of her friends told me that she would literally glomp me and steal me away, and she about did. And it was funny. I was afraid I was going to get kidnapped. In a good way, yet scary way. People at cons love hugs. Like free hugs. I even have a bracelet that says free hugs. See? Free hugs. And I wore that, and I love giving hugs. It's fun. Just meeting new people and everything. But then I ended up buying a cosplay from the dealer's room, and I ended up being Yuki from Vampire Knight. If you can't see, ta-da! Yuki! Kaname, Zero, these people. Yes. Yeah, so I ended up being Yuki from Vampire Knight, and the Guilty version, the white costume that Kaname is wearing, one like that, right there. I actually do have some pictures of me up on my DA account. I'll put the link down below so you guys can go check that out. It was pretty awesome. And so I ended up being Yuki for the whole entire con. And then the raves were awesome. Raves are always awesome. You gotta go meet new people. That's what happened to me. It was awesome. One of the don'ts that I learned was pretty much don't dye your hair the same. Like, I didn't do this, but I had a lot of people tell me that don't actually dye your hair the same color as the anime characters, because your hair is not designed or made, whatever, to be like theirs, like styled their way there. You can try, but it's just, some of the hairstyles are really hard to do, and that's why we buy wigs. So I end up and I'm doing a female Suzaku this coming next year because I just felt like doing it, and I'm using actually one of the dresses for my mom, since my mom got remarried. I'm using the bridesmaid's dress that I wore for my mom's wedding as Suzaku, and it matches the cape awesome. I'm gonna be wearing my extensions that I have, since like it's a dark hair color, and I know Suzaku somewhat has a lighter hair. My lighter hair is coming in instead of my dark, because my extensions are dark. But yeah, I'll be explaining the rest of this video in my next one, so don't forget to check that out. I don't have much time left, so I'll explain the rest of it in the other video. So I'll see you then.